Giant fat thing park.
Giant fat thing.
We spared no expense.
Armadillo meets a bear.
We spared quite a bit of expense, actually, I'll be honest with you. We've spared less expense in future, but... So, you can smell it. Can you smell?
Tar.
Yeah.
Tar pits.
Start smelling the tar. It's just beyond there.
Look, something stood here.
And we can see, oh what? Oh wow, look, they left tar footprints as they left.
Those dinosaur footprints.
I think they are.
No, they're clearly paws.
Are they?
Didn't dinosaurs
They're from these things.
Oh, they're from these.
What are those? Those dinosaurs?
Hello.
They're,
Giant, covered in tar.
I don't know what the fuck they are.
They're
like
otters. They're giant
They're a
otters.
little bit like Chewbacca's, aren't they?
They're Chewbaccas.
Yeah.
Punch it, Chewie.
There's like a combination of Chewbacca and the things they rode in the beginning of the Empire.
Tontos, tontos, tauntauns, tom-toms. Turn around when possible.
That's why they rode it, because they knew exactly where they were.
You have reached your destination. Coming open. So we are in the world of what are we calling this world? Minecraft here, Yogs land, because there's an oil thing over there that you can pump out.
Oh, is that a tar pit there?
That's a tar pit over there. It's one of them.
Pretty dry.
And then there's honeydew ink.
Yeah.
Up there. Well, actually, I say that was honeydew ink until some idiots tried to launch a rocket from within it.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't you?
Yeah. Why does the rocket have TNT underneath it as well?
Yeah, why was that?
Sabotage, wasn't it?
So someone
part of the design
has
of the
sabotaged it. No, I think someone, you know, maybe Strife, he put that, you know, he seemed to be quick to react.
Oh.
He's very witty. Was it wit or was it prepared?
I reckon it was probably Sipsco.
Well, I don't know.
Those guys are jerks.
I wouldn't say so.
Films, maybe.
I reckon Hat Films.
Those guys are jerks.
Yeah.
Or maybe Nilesy.
That guy's a jerk.
Maybe Pav.
Yeah, jerk.
Bebop.
Jerk.
Ridge.
Jerk.
Shin.
Not jerk.
Oh! Good, good. Right, let's look at some tar. What's this? Pick it up again, Duncan.
So look, under this cone, there's like, it's like a tar coming out.
Put your foot in it.
Is the tar here natural?
Ugh, yeah.
Really goopy.
Is it a natural occurrence, the tar?
Yeah, yeah, they don't pump it in for a tourist. Actually, I wouldn't be shocked. They might.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They might.
Yeah.
No.
It actually, because it was built a little while ago, it kind of looks like a Jurassic Park visitor centre as well. Yeah. It looks like it could be.
It does, doesn't it?
I should pack shorts now. My hat
What do you expect the weather to be like, Shin?
Hot.
This hot?
Well, no.
No. You thought less hot than this.
Less hot.
And it's not even midday yet. It's going to get hotter.
This is actually pretty cool for LA.
Don't worry. It's quite cool.
10 AM, Shin.
10 AM.
At least I got my accelerant on.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to get a nice base tan today.
Oh look, there's a mammoth.
There we go. Now we're getting to the good stuff. So these... Yep, they all died out because they all love tar. Because it's like treacle. And they think it's treacle, but it's not. It's actually tar.
That one is a
So,
mastodon.
it's a mastodon. I could have told you that.
Isn't that a bit rude?
What's that?
No.
Really no. Look at that, there's a minotaur just potting a squat over there.
Having a poop.
Ah! Minotaur very often constipated while they're so angry. Which is, they make great, they used to like being in mazes because, labyrinths and stuff, because they could just poo anywhere and people would be very unlikely to find it.
Yeah.
Well, they could never
So-
find a toilet, could they?
No.
Maze.
Exactly. It's tough. Here we go. So this is a tar pit where it's water and tar.
Oh.
So the water obviously doesn't mix with it, but you can see it bubbling.
If you got in
As we come closer, you would drown.
Is it hot? Ow.
Oh, you okay? Shin just walked into a spiky plant. How was it?
Spiky.
Spiky, your hand okay?
Yeah.
I actually have a plaster if you need one.
No,
You got
no,
a band-aid.
No blood.
Okay.
Bubbling, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, spiky.
Look at this. This is good viewing here. Everyone's like, Christ, I'm glad I clicked the 1080p button. Because, whoa.
Am I actually watching
Look,
Dirt Quest?
oh, look at this. This is pretty much the biome we're in, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what Dirt Quest... I imagine this would be the stench you would smell normally.
Yeah, working in the Sipsco.
Yeah.
Just being around Sips, basically.
Yeah, this is what Sips' natural odour.
Yeah.
Odour Sips.
Odor Sips.
Yeah, like they should bottle this up and sell it. Maybe they do in the gift
Maybe
shop.
they do, probably. You can buy yourself a bit of it. But what you'll see is some really gassy bits. And that's...
Shit on the plane.
Yeah, that's shin on a plane there. They bottle it.
Shin on a plane.
And then over here you can see just some elephants and mammoths just having some fun. Look how big his tusks are.
I think one was falling.
Yeah, because look how big his tusks are. That's pointless.
And his wife and kid like, Daddy, no.
That's the longest tusks I've ever seen.
I think Lewis is like a big game
Lewis
hunter.
is just, he's gone. That's it. He's done. He's done.
Were native to the Americas.
Yeah.
And that's why we have some model elephants here falling into the tar pit in a realistic depiction of what wouldn't have ever happened here.
I think they found remains of them, Lewis. I think that's why they're here. I think everything you see, they found remains in the tar.
Are these actual mammoths?
They're not elephants, they're something else.
The early Cretaceous period featured many creatures that really shouldn't have been here. Elephants, poorly adapted for swimming in tar. Of course, they chose to live here because that's a bit shit and gives them something to complain about. Look at him, he's just like properly Dumbo screaming, isn't he?
That's really
that is Dumbo over there.
Yeah.
No!
That's Mum.
No! He needs bigger ears, and then they could do it. I'd just like to say apologies to anyone who's distressed from watching this. Just to calm down, have a look at some of those bubbles. Look at that. Oh, bloop, bloop.
If you've been affected
Farty
by any
fish.
issues in
Yeah?
the
Is there a phone number?
call 0800 help, I'm in tar.
Help, I'm in tar. And we'll send out one of our trained tar specialists.
1-800 tar tips.
Hello, what kind of tar are you in? Press 1 for really sticky tar, 2 for wet and a bit sludgy tar, or 3 for I think it's tar.
If you're drowning, press 4.
If you're drowning, please hold. An operator will be with you shortly.
Hold onto this stick.
It's lovely. So I mean, this is the full extent of the tar pits. There's a museum of discoveries over there for discovering stuff.
So what were these like absolutely crammed full of like mammoth skeletons?
This was I think so. It was a watering hole. How deep? I don't know. Do you want to find out?
I think they'd learn after a while that you die in it.
Well, I think they did through evolution. And the fact that you don't see any mammoths around here anymore, do you? No. Where are they all?
Survival of the fittest.
They all walked into tar pits.
Yeah.
What were they doing?
I always thought it was a meteorite that killed dinosaurs.
No.
Just tar.
Tar pits. You worried about carpets and tar pits?
Did you know, like, the difference between... I read this might be bollocks.
This might be bollocks, I think it is.
The time period between Tyrannosaurus rex and Stegosaurus living,
right, is longer than us,
than
that.
humanity has ever existed.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right.
Well, I think even though that we are closer to a Stegosaurus in time than a Stegosaurus is to a Tyrannosaurus.
Wow.
So it's just that level of time.
They ruled the earth long before we did. They had like...
Can you do a T-Rex roar? Wow, that was like the bit at the end of Jurassic Park as a
sheep.
Dinosaurs will rule the world.
Those little ones in the river, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is all quality stuff. This is going to get lots of likes. Whoa!
Big one.
Ah! Someone had beans. No, only the aftermath.
Like shit on the plane.
I was sat next to Duncan.
Was
He
it
didn't
bad?
have a very fun journey.
Oh no, Duncan, can you talk us through it?
He gassed me out.
Shin
Yeah.
had a bucket of baked beans before we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a charity thing. So yeah, should go.
Charity thing.
Just love beans.
I just like raising money for charity and I love beans.
Match made in heaven, really.
Didn't smell like beans.
No, what does it smell like? If you were to compare it to a tar pit.
What for a tar pit?
Yeah. Is it like this?
Nothing like that.
Nothing like it. So everyone here, this smells just like a road that's been recently
It does.
tarmacked.
It does.
We
It's
smell
nice.
tarmac.
Yeah.
I like it.
Is this where they get tar from?
Yes, they all get it from here.
Yeah, it all comes from this one place.
So
why
actually,
it's so small now.
it's funny. Those elephants, they look like just models, but actually they hide pumps
This
within them.
land, Shin, all
clever.
Yeah.
as far as you could see, used to be tar.
It's like the shadowy bit.
So when it gets cold, does it like get solid, like,
Yeah, ice.
so you go like tar skating?
Yep. Only you don't need skates because it's slippy. It's like oil.
Is it really?
So yeah. No, it's slippy.
Sticky.
Slippy.
No, sticky.
Slippy.
Sticky.
Slippy.
You have to like
That guy's
grease
stuck.
up your skates. Grease them up.
Not sure about that.
Lard up Crisco is what Americans have lard as.
There you go.
You rub it all along.
Wow. So 2 at once. So this is all good stuff. I can't see any gifts being made of any of that.
No.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Tar bubbles. Do you suffer from constipation? No! Well, don't worry. Use new tar formula and it'll slip right out.
Has he made all the tar then? Is that just
I reckon that's all ex-mammoth.
It does look like he's having a massive
A massive
evacuation.
Targasm.
a targasm. There you go.